But I don't want no tea. It gives me a headache.
Oh, what shall we have then?
Coffee.
Hey everyone, I've been busy for a couple weeks on the sub and other things too in my life, but I wanted today to show you basically what this will look like. I hope you can see it easily enough. Case and a stand and these little brass grommets and screws I've added recently. We had our model meeting last Saturday, and I wanted to show the guys of this new product I got, and I'm going to show you all the same thing. But basically, I wanted to get ready to show the guys, so I drilled the holes in the wood and everything else like that. I also got these nice screws. Roy said, "Hey man, you really need to keep it all brass. Go get some brass screws and some brass grommets," and he was right on the money. That turned out wonderful. They look so much better with the brass, and then the brass stands way better. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take the case off and show you something. Okay, I'm back. Just to show you, I wanted to take the case off and show you. Now I know the lighting's not the best right now. The back lighting, I guess, is going to interfere with everything. But I just wanted to show you what it looked like with the little brass details I have for this. I drilled the holes, measured out the holes on the bottom of the sub, drilled the holes through, countersunk them. I don't know if you can see, I countersunk them with a little long screw and washer. Came out through the bottom, went to the nut I put on earlier that I showed you way back when, inside the sub. These little stands are for electrical extensions. When you take your electrical threaded rod that your wire runs through, you just put this on and extends it up farther for a longer reach. And I put little felt pads, little greenish black felt pads right here, and that'll help cushion it from moving and also help from damage or whatever. Inside there though, inside this thing is pieces of round styrene, some tubing, and luckily I had one that fit inside the other, made them, and then the largest one fit inside here, so they all fit inside, and then it created a nice firm platform for us all to sit down on. Worked out great. I was very happy. All right, let me take it off the plaque, and I will get back with you in a little bit because I want to show you some stuff. I want to show you the stuff I did, and I want to show you this new product I found that I fell in love with. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm in my hobby room now. Things that I have done since I talked to you last. I have painted anything on the deck that was metal, like the plates back here, on top of the tie downs here, and it was metal, the metal hatches, and around here where the 88 gun is and all that stuff, I painted that all black, hatches and everything else. So anything that needed to be, it was metal on the deck, I had to paint black, because the only thing it was that black brown was wood, according to Marion, and he's correct. That's what I had to go through and do. So I think I painted, I don't know if I pointed out, I painted the screws on the back. Basically what you're going to see right now is I've been working hard doing that. And I want to show you something I found on the by accident. I was watching a guy on YouTube, and he was painting the inside of a cockpit for a Corsair. And when he did it, he finished it up, but then he had two separate parts. He's going to glue them together. Before that, he had to dirty it up. He took out this stuff, this wash, put it in his airbrush and sprayed it on and left it and dried, and it looked great. It looked dirty inside, but not too dirty, perfect, you know. And he said, yeah, this is from promodeler.com. So immediately I went over to there and found out that I watched him, work with it. I found out, I watched a video online through the website. It is so easy to use. It's now called Flory Models.com. He changed the name. His name is Philip Flory from Britain. And he's a real nice guy. I emailed him and asked him to one of the videos at the club meeting, the last club meeting. I did a video presentation off his website, so I wanted a copy of that just to put on my hard drive. But he couldn't do that, so I had to use Dave's Wi-Fi service, and I hooked up my laptop to his TV, and I showed the club this video. I will put the video link on this for you so you can check it out. This is the product. It is a wash. You have Flory Models, and basically it's a clay-based wash. Shake it up a little bit or stir it up, whatever you want. And basically what I've done so far, I'll show you in the model, but this comes in different colors. Dark dirt, I have dark dirt, rust, light dirt, black, and mud brown. All different colors. They're a wonderful wash. You could put this stuff on and have up to 3 months or so to pull it off. It's that easy to work with. Basically, you just brush it on and then just wipe it down afterwards. Now, I can't do like he does in his videos. If you check out his videos, he just uses a cloth, paper towel, and wipes it off, and then spits on it sometimes, and then wipes it off and takes off even more. I'm not going to do that because this is so delicate. So I'm going to use my cotton swabs I got from Walmart, and in the ladies section, the makeup section. These are very nice to use for modeling. You have the flat edge, and then you have the pointy tip. Now, on this, I will show you that this pointy tip has a little bit of, like, not glue, but whatever, it's stiff. You got to kind of loosen it up if you're going to help take this stuff off the model. So, but the Q-tip is what I'm going to be using to take the stuff off of here. Basically, I've already got, I don't know if you can see or not. You probably can. I'll have pictures on this. The back end from here all the way to the end here has 2 coats of black. Now, if you can see all these holes are very dark. They're filled in because and I got on the deck too. The deck is a little darker here than it is in the middle. See, in the middle, you don't see how dark it is from here up. See, the holes are still brown. You can still see down in there. And here, they're all black. So that's the difference. It gets in all the cracks. Also along the side here, I'll show pictures of this also. You can see the difference. See how dark it is here, how light it is here. But see how all the rivets and everything are darkened, and I took it and I streaked down with it. I'll come back in a little bit. I'm going to get my brushes ready, and I'll show you an example of what I do with this. It's great stuff. Okay, basically what you do is take your brush, and here's the black wash, and take your brush. I have a what is this brush? It's a 0 from Blick. We'll focus in there. Okay. Anyway, basically what you're going to do is, being very careful, I'm going to just dip the brush in there, and I'm going to start putting it where I want it. So basically I want it right along through here. This is where I left it last. Cover everything, well, at least I'm going to. Now, some parts on this thing I will not cover with this stuff, because I have to, you have to kind of wash, you have to kind of pull it off. So I'm not, all my delicate parts, I'm going to use a gouache like I told you all before. I'll make a gouache and I'll put that on because it's a lot easier putting that on than here, okay? So basically get it in there, just let it, I'm trying not to get over the edge because I don't feel like wiping off the edge right now. But I'm just going to put it on here. I need to put it on that center section. I gotta scrape all that paint off anyway. Just keep putting it on like this, however thick you want. I mean, just one coat is fine. It'll come off. You know, this stuff will wipe off either with dry cotton or put a little spit on it. What he does in the video, you got to check it out in the video. It's very funny. He's always spitting on his stuff, so all his models are just full of spit. But he's right. That's the way it works, and that's the way it handles and everything like that. All right, so I'm going to keep putting this on like this. Put it on nice and thick. I want it to get in close to all those fine holes there. I want to get in there. I want to hit the certain sections just to get in there, get all the cracks. Now that's it. This is the first coat on this one. I have 2 coats already on the back half. That's done. 1 coat on the front half, and this is the center section. I just wanted to save this to show you all how easy this stuff is. Now in the video you'll see the guy, he just slops it on, he doesn't care. This I'm being a little more careful because I'm so worried about you know, hurting my photo etch, and I've got so much photo etch to do on here that I didn't want to damage it at all. So lightly put it in here, just dip it in. I didn't shake. If you shake these bottles up, you will notice that it foams up a lot. So I would recommend stirring it up with a back end of a what do you call it, a brush or something like that. Now I'm being careful not to hit these panels here. Oops, hold on. These panels here I'm not going to touch with this stuff because I don't want to scrub it off these panels. I'm going to use a gouache on these panels here. I'm not going to get it on there because of the amount of scrubbing it would take to get it off. So I'm going to go right up to the edge on all of them, and again, just don't want to get the stuff in all the fine cracks here. Well, not fine cracks, but they're cracks. Now this takes 20 minutes to dry, so I will allow 20 minutes or more to let it dry and get in all the cracks and do all that fine stuff. You don't need, you know, one thing about this is you don't need a bunch of expertise to do this. It's very simple, very fun to do. I'm not stressed on this. This is going to save my butt on this model. I was so stressed about the gouache because sometimes gouaches just can be a pain if it depends on how you put them on and everything. This error-free. It's simple. You just wipe it off. I just have to be. The hardest part is having to wipe it off without breaking any photo etch parts. But if I'm slow and careful, and with this point on this thing, it'll be fine. All right. Let me also show you real quick, since that's drying. Now, if you want to be a little more messy, what you can do is just put it on like this. Just put it on. Don't worry about every little thing. You can go over the last layer you want on if you want. It won't hurt a thing on this thing. You just go like this and whee! Oops, I got a little bit of hair there or something. Just put it on. You know, don't sit. I'm sorry, I'm not watching the camera. It'll get thick. It'll look like crap. This is what it looks like on the blue gray. You know. You can see over here where I did it before. This will wipe off. Don't worry about it. You can actually take it all the way off if you just use a little water on a Q-tip or whatever, and then just get in there and just take it off with pure water. You wash it off if you want it to full. So just get it in there. Let it sit and dry for 20 minutes. Matter of fact, I want to get it in. I'm going to get it in here. See these little ones? These are the ones I was talking about. I had a real hard time wanting to get into. I didn't open these holes because I couldn't. Well, guess what? They're going to work sweet with this. Just cover it over. You can always go back over it again. If you don't like it, I want to get a Q-tip in here, clean this out the best I can. So, until I come back, there we go. See, it's all dirty and everything. Looks like junk. Oh, yuck. Don't worry about it. It's going to take about 20 minutes to dry. And when it dries, I'll come back and I'll show you how to take it off. Hey everyone, I'm going to end this video actually right now. Due to time constraints on YouTube, I only have 15 minutes and it's running close to that. So I will make another video right after this one on how to take this off and everything and show you how it worked out. Okay? Alright, thanks.